What's up, people? In this video I'll be showing you how I use smaller powered lights for low-key lighting. Now right off the bat, smaller and lower powered lights are already getting us started with this low-key look, as not much light is required anyway. So for our main key, if you want to call it that, the main thing lighting them up is this bulb right here above them. I wanted to motivate the lighting from practical sources, of course, so I switched the normal household bulbs for my own. Those are where those natural household bulbs already are, so that is naturally where the light will be coming from. So I just swapped those out with my RGB and dimmable bulbs. I set them back to the tungsten temperature it was and 100% brightness, letting the light fall everywhere over here along this counter. I didn't mind since the bulb is fairly soft, with a little casing around it helping to contain the spill a little, and that particular area is all that mattered to me anyway. It was also nice that this bulb above them was positioned between them and the background. As if it was in front, we would lose all this nice darkness, which adds depth to our image, richness, contrast, and just makes the image look good in my opinion. The second light you may notice is this cooler LED panel in the background. That's a pixel light set to a TV lighting effect. I put that back there to emulate a TV being on, to add some nice color contrast and to add some more depth in the room. I didn't have more bulbs, just those ones on. I did have one more, which is the last light I used here, which is one right in between them overhead. Yeah, I know I just said that would make the image flat, but I had it dimmed down really low just to add a little more information into the shadows. But this right here is all the interest I was after. This nice highlight edge on both of them. I'm perfectly fine with lighting this dark. It looks good to me. This light is a little too low and kind of blooming out with the Cineblooms, but it's good enough. I enjoy looking at it. And for the close-up, I kept everything the same, but I brought in a Godox SL60W with an unbleached muslin on the front of it, and I just brought it to the side of them, helping to wrap this bulb that's above them, which I also dimmed down so it's not too hot like in the wide. Since this is a close-up with the Super Takumar 50mm crop sensor, so it's about 100 millimeters. I can really just hide a softbox back here and sweeten up their close-up, make it nice and soft. They don't really have to match the wide exactly. Looking back though, I wish I had more of those bulbs, or some kind of other kind of light just to throw back here in the background, because this Super Takumar really creates some beautiful bokeh back there, and it'll just help to add some nice depth along with some haze. But I didn't have the option. I used Cineblooms for atmosphere, and I think it's worked out okay. This next frame is a dinner table, same kitchen, centimeters away. All the lights are in the same spots. You got this TV light back here kicking this, doing this, adding this interest over here. That same bulb that was here above the kitchen is now dimmed down, and that other bulb that was in between them in this scene is now king this whole scene at about 50%, because we also have candles on the table to help illuminate their face. It's creating some nice reflections right here on the wall. Got a nice little reflection here. We also have a nice little garage practical over here. I believe that's what that is. And the Pocket 4K is at ISO 400. I didn't decide to go to 1250. At 1250 you probably had a lot more information. You could have brung down the highlights in post. You probably had cleaner shadows. But I don't mind my shadows being a little grainy at ISO 400. I like to try to get the image that I want in camera, so that you have to do as little as possible in post. Of course I didn't do everything perfect. I wish I had more lights. I'm fine with not seeing stuff down here in these shadows though. It's not important to the story. You don't really need to see down there. I wish I would have flagged some light off over here, but we were running kind of fast on this little shoot. But it's fine. I didn't have any negative fill. I didn't have any flags to block it off, but it's fine. We live to light another day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, you should probably subscribe and hit the bell, or don't. I have 4 subs. They're pretty chill.